God says, "My child, I have come to speak with you because time is moving faster than you realize. The heavens have been watching over you, and even now, only 2 minutes stand between you and a turning point you never expected. This message I am sending you is about the house you are living in, not just the walls, the roof, or the rooms where you sleep, but the very energy, the unseen vibrations that surround you, the forces that either protect you or slowly drain you. You may have felt it, an uneasiness, or a strange silence, or the way your thoughts have been disturbed without reason. That is not by chance, my child. There is a deeper mystery unfolding, and I ask you not to skip this message. Listen with your heart, for soon, a woman connected to this house, someone hidden, someone acting from the shadows, will be exposed. But fear not, for the truth is coming to light, and with it, your protection and peace. I know how hard you have been trying to keep everything together. I have seen the long nights you spent worrying about the safety of your family, the way you avoided sharing your deepest fears with others because you didn't want to burden them. I have felt the prayers you whispered when you thought nobody was listening. Every tear you shed in silence, every breath filled with uncertainty, I have been with you through it all. And now, the time has come for you to step into the light of clarity, for what has been hidden will no longer have power over you. The house you live in holds memories, emotions, and unseen attachments. It's more than bricks and furniture, it is where energy lingers, where intentions are absorbed. Some energies are pure and loving, memories of laughter, moments of gratitude, prayers sent upward. But some energies can be dark, seeded by fear, jealousy, or manipulation. These energies can form around a person, around a space, feeding off unresolved emotions or hidden conflicts. They can drain your strength, cloud your mind, or create unrest when you least expect it. You have sensed this without fully knowing why. I am telling you now, your intuition has always been a beacon. Trust it. A woman's presence, not always visible, has been weaving deceit within your space. She may not appear openly as an enemy. Sometimes, those who act from darkness wear masks of concern, friendship, or kindness. They lull you into a false sense of comfort while gradually building webs that entangle your peace, your home's energy, your ability to feel safe. This is not about judgment, but awareness. The universe has been preparing to reveal this truth, to break the spell, to free you from what has long held you captive. You may wonder, why now? Why this sudden revelation? Because the light you carry, the prayers you sent, the love you radiate, all of it has called upon divine assistance. Archangel Michael, the protector, the warrior of light, has heard your plea. He stands by your side, shielding you from harm, and preparing to cut through illusion. His sword of truth will shine into the corners of your life where deceit has lingered. You need not fear the darkness that once surrounded you because the light is stronger, and it is already moving toward you. But, my child, you must prepare yourself. Fear can weaken your energy, and doubt can cloud your clarity. This is why I ask you to ground yourself, to breathe deeply, and to remain anchored in love rather than fear. Take a moment now, close your eyes, and picture a golden light above your head, warm, radiant, pulsing with strength. Feel it descend through your crown, flowing down your body, through every nerve, every thought, washing away anxiety, replacing it with calm and courage. You are not alone. Even in the darkest corners, I am present. Archangel Michael's shield surrounds you, his sword of truth guarding your heart. Soon, very soon, the web will be broken, and the truth will no longer be hidden. The woman's deceit will be exposed, not through your anger, but through divine justice. You are not required to seek revenge or retaliation. The universe knows how to restore balance. You are being guided to simply remain steadfast, to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You are being asked to hold space for healing and forgiveness, for the greater good to reveal itself. There is also another layer to this message, my child. The house you live in is not only a physical shelter, it is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. A home mirrors your inner world. If the walls feel heavy, it is often because your thoughts are burdened. If you feel restless, it may be that unresolved pain lingers. If you feel drained, it may be that energies around you are not in harmony. This is why it is important now to cleanse not just the space, but also the thoughts you carry. Open windows, light candles, burn sage or incense if it feels right, but more importantly, cleanse your mind. Fill it with affirmations of protection, love, and strength. Repeat, I am safe. I am surrounded by divine light. I trust in God's guidance. I release all fear and welcome peace. You have already called upon higher powers, and now you must cooperate with them. Archangel Michael's presence will amplify your own ability to heal. Let go of blame, for anger will only give the darkness strength. Instead, call upon light with every breath you take. Stand tall, feel your feet on the ground, and let the energy of the earth support you. Ask for divine protection each morning and evening. Place your hand on your heart and say, I am aligned with truth. I welcome healing into my home and life. In the coming hours, signs will appear. Perhaps you will overhear a conversation that confirms what you have suspected. Perhaps you will feel sudden relief where heaviness once lingered. Perhaps an unexpected message or visitor will bring clarity. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations that the universe is working in your favor. Do not fear what is coming. This is not a punishment or curse. It is an unveiling, a revelation, a chance to realign with light. The woman's exposure will not harm you, it will release you. Allow compassion to arise in your heart, even for those who acted in darkness. They too are children of God, trapped by fear, misunderstanding, or desire for power. By standing in compassion, you remain rooted in the higher vibration and allow divine healing to work through every layer of your experience. Remember, my child, the truth has always been on your side. Even when you doubted yourself, even when confusion clouded your judgment, your intuition has guided you toward light. Now, it is time to fully trust that inner wisdom. Allow the energy of Archangel Michael to support you. Visualize him standing before you, his sword blazing with divine fire, his wings spreading across the sky, his heart radiating strength. Feel his presence entering every corner of your home, illuminating even the darkest spaces. This is a sacred moment, a turning point. Only 2 minutes stand between you and this shift becoming visible. Use these 2 minutes wisely. Breathe deeply, calm your mind, send love to every room, and call upon divine light to fill your space. Invite healing, forgiveness, and protection. Know that you are never alone, that you are being watched over, that every prayer has been heard. I am with you, my child. The truth will be revealed, and peace will return. Stand strong, remain centered, and trust the process. The light has already begun to move toward you. Open your heart, open your home, and prepare for the blessings that are coming. The moment has passed, my child, but the energy you called upon still lingers around you. The golden shield of protection remains in place, and Archangel Michael's presence continues to hold you with unwavering strength. You may feel calmer now, yet perhaps your mind still wanders, questions spinning, uncertainty fluttering in your chest. That is normal. After the storm, the mind seeks answers. Let me guide you deeper, for the journey toward peace is not only about facing the darkness but also about embracing the strength that arises from it. You must understand something sacred: when deception is revealed, it is not to punish, but to free. What has been hidden must surface, not to shame you, but to release you. Many times, the darkest experiences bring about the deepest transformation. It may feel like the ground beneath your feet is shifting, like everything you thought you knew is unraveling. But that is because life, in its divine wisdom, is clearing the way for something brighter, purer, and far more aligned with your soul's purpose. The house you live in is not merely a structure, it is a sanctuary for your spirit, a reflection of how you nurture and protect yourself. It mirrors the thoughts you entertain, the emotions you suppress, and the energy you allow in. This sacred space must be aligned with light, otherwise, stagnant energies, hidden fears, and unresolved pain will settle like dust, dimming its brilliance. But do not worry, my child, this cleansing is part of your spiritual awakening. Every crack being exposed, every shadow being illuminated, every painful truth being spoken aloud is a step toward reclaiming your power. You may feel anger toward the woman whose deceit has disrupted your peace. Anger is natural, for your heart has been hurt, and betrayal leaves deep scars. But I ask you gently, let this anger soften, not harden. Forgiveness is not about excusing harmful behavior, it is about liberating yourself from the chains of resentment. Carrying anger will only bind you further to the past, feeding the very energy that trapped you. Instead, release the burden with love. Say to yourself, I am choosing peace over pain. I am choosing love over fear. I am choosing light over darkness. The divine path is always leading you toward healing, but it asks for your participation. Every morning and every night, take a few moments to breathe consciously. Let your inhales draw in light, and your exhales release worry, doubt, and heaviness. Whisper to yourself, I am safe. I am loved. Divine protection surrounds me. I choose to walk in peace. Even if at first it feels unfamiliar, trust that repetition strengthens your soul's resilience. The more you align with calm and love, the easier it becomes to remain grounded amidst uncertainty. You are not being asked to ignore the signs or pretend everything is fine when it's not. Rather, you are being invited to face the truth with courage and grace. Ask yourself gently, what emotions have I ignored? Where have I denied myself peace? What fear have I hidden from others? There is no shame in acknowledging pain, it is the gateway through which healing enters. Archangel Michael's light grows stronger around you with every moment you choose awareness over avoidance. He is not only the sword that cuts through illusion but also the embrace that holds you through the process. Visualize his wings extending over you, wrapping you in soft light. Let the golden radiance wash over your heart and every corner of your home. Feel it dissolve tension from your muscles, ease the tightness in your chest, and soften the knots of anxiety coiled in your mind. Let it flow through your breath until even the walls feel lighter, until the spaces where fear once settled feel warm and inviting once more. The woman whose deception is about to be exposed is not an enemy but a lesson. Her presence has shown you how easily love can be manipulated when trust is given without discernment. It has taught you how powerful your intuition is, and how necessary it is to listen to that quiet voice within. Trust that what you have endured will strengthen you rather than break you. It is shaping you into someone wiser, more compassionate, and more aligned with divine purpose. The house you live in is preparing to transform. What once felt like a battlefield will soon become a sanctuary of peace and love. Old energy is leaving, and space is being made for blessings you could not yet imagine. Keep your heart open, even when it aches. Keep your faith alive, even when answers seem delayed. Know that this process, though uncomfortable, is leading you toward greater joy and spiritual freedom. Allow yourself to dream again. Envision your home bathed in sunlight, its windows wide open, gentle breezes flowing through, carrying away dust, fear, and doubt. See yourself lighting candles of hope, placing crystals of healing, hanging symbols of protection in sacred corners. See the laughter of loved ones filling the rooms, the aroma of nourishing meals shared around a table, and the gentle hum of prayers lifting toward the sky. This is not a fantasy, it is a vision aligning with the divine blueprint already written for you. When you embrace this vision, you invite more light into your life. Angels respond not only to cries for help but also to declarations of hope. Speak kindly to yourself. Let gratitude rise for the shelter you already have, for the blessings you have overlooked, and for the strength that has carried you thus far. Each small expression of thankfulness invites more grace. You may feel moments of fear returning, especially when past patterns resurface. If this happens, pause. Take another deep breath. Place your hand on your heart and remind yourself, I am not defined by what has happened to me. I am defined by the strength I bring to each moment. Divine love walks with me always. These words are more powerful than you realize. Repeat them until your heart settles into calm. Soon, signs of resolution will begin to appear. You may witness conversations unfolding where the truth is spoken. You may feel sudden relief where anxiety once gripped you. You may notice shifts in energy, a sense of lightness returning to your space. These are gentle confirmations that you are supported. Archangel Michael stands guard, guiding every step, ensuring that no harm can come your way. Let your intuition remain your compass. Trust the whispers of your heart, the subtle sensations of unease or peace. They are divine messages guiding you toward safety and truth. There is no need to rush or force answers, simply remain present and receptive to the signs that arise naturally. Remember, my child, the light within you is greater than any darkness that surrounds you. You are never truly alone. Divine love, protection, and guidance walk beside you with every breath you take. When the woman's deceit is exposed, it will not be a moment of shame but a moment of liberation. The bonds that have kept you trapped will fall away, and your home will once again become a place of harmony and joy. Take heart, dear one. Every challenge you face is an invitation to grow closer to your divine essence. Stand tall in the knowledge that you are being protected, supported, and uplifted. Allow your home to transform into a beacon of light, and let your heart open to the love that surrounds you. The path ahead is illuminated, and every step you take leads you toward peace, wisdom, and blessings beyond what you can imagine. I am with you always. The morning sun rises gently, casting soft golden light across your home. It's as if the universe itself is wrapping you in warmth, reassuring you that the shift you've been calling for is beginning to unfold. Even if the clouds of worry still hover around you, know that they are breaking apart, carried away by the strength of your prayers, by the power of the light that now surrounds you. This is not an illusion, my child, it is real. Every step you have taken toward awareness, every moment you chose to trust even when your heart trembled, has brought you closer to peace. Today, I want you to understand the importance of balance. As you move through this phase of revelation, it's easy to become focused only on what is wrong, on what was hidden, and on what hurt you. But healing does not come from dwelling on the darkness, it comes from nurturing the light within you. Balance is the bridge that connects your inner world to the external reality you are creating. When you allow fear to dominate, the energy of the home can feel heavy once again. But when you consciously fill yourself with calm, love, and gratitude, even the darkest spaces soften and transform. Take a deep breath now, my child. Feel it rise from the core of your being. Let it flow through your chest, your arms, your entire body. With each inhale, invite strength, peace, and clarity into your heart. With each exhale, release anxiety, resentment, and fatigue. This simple practice will help you reset your energy throughout the day. Repeat it as many times as you need, especially when memories of betrayal or worry resurface. You are anchoring yourself to light with every breath you take. You might be thinking, how do I move forward when the fear of what's to come is so strong? The answer lies within you. Begin by recognizing that your emotions are not a sign of weakness, they are an indication of how deeply you care, how fully you are engaged in life. Your sensitivity is a gift, not a flaw. It allows you to perceive what others may overlook, to feel the vibrations of energy and intention, and to act with compassion and wisdom. Instead of pushing away these emotions, sit with them. Ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to teach me? Perhaps it's telling you to slow down, to rest, or to set clearer boundaries. Perhaps it's showing you where love has been misplaced or where your trust needs to be renewed. Allow these insights to guide you without judgment. You are learning to trust yourself, and that trust is the cornerstone of your spiritual strength. Archangel Michael's guidance is especially powerful in this process. When you feel lost, confused, or overwhelmed, call his name. Picture him standing before you, his sword blazing with light, cutting through confusion and doubt. His wings spread wide, offering you protection and reassurance. Feel his hand gently resting on your shoulder, lifting the weight from your heart. Speak aloud, Archangel Michael, surround me with your light. Cut through my fear and guide me toward peace. Even if you don't feel an immediate shift, trust that his presence is already at work, moving energies on your behalf. Now, I want you to turn your attention to the smallest details within your home. Notice how your body reacts to different spaces, how certain corners hold memories, how some rooms may feel calm while others feel tense. This awareness will help you reconnect with the energy of your environment. It's a sacred practice to tend to your space with love and intention, because the atmosphere around you influences your mood, your thoughts, and even your dreams. You may choose to cleanse your home by opening windows to allow fresh air to flow in, lighting candles with love, or placing crystals like amethyst or clear quartz to invite peace and clarity. Speak gently to the space, I welcome light. I release fear. I invite peace and love to fill every corner. As you do this, visualize the walls breathing with you, as if they are alive and eager to support your healing. This is not just about the physical environment, it's about the emotional energy you bring into the space. Each kind word you speak, each loving gesture you offer, and each prayer you whisper adds layers of protection and light. Even when you feel unsure, continue to act with kindness. It may seem small, but every act of love strengthens the field of energy surrounding you and your home. As the day unfolds, you may encounter people whose reactions trigger your fears or doubts. Perhaps someone will ask questions you are not ready to answer, or perhaps old memories will surface uninvited. In these moments, pause. Take a breath and silently invite the light to surround you. Respond from a place of calm rather than reaction. Remember, you are not obligated to share every detail. Speak only what feels right and protect your heart with gentle boundaries. You are learning how to honor yourself without fear of judgment. Do not be surprised if synchronicities begin to occur, unexpected conversations, coincidences, or signs that guide you toward healing. The universe always responds when you align with love and truth. These signs may come in subtle forms, a message from a friend, a quote you stumble upon, or a sudden sense of knowing that fills your heart with peace. Pay attention to these blessings. They are confirmations that you are on the right path. It's also possible that you will face resistance, energies that try to pull you back into fear or despair. When this happens, lean into prayer and visualization. Picture Archangel Michael's sword slicing through the dense clouds, sending waves of healing light into every corner of your being. Call upon divine love to surround you like a warm embrace, dissolving negativity and filling you with courage. My child, it is through these acts of conscious choice that you strengthen your connection to the divine. Every small step you take to care for your home, your heart, and your spirit becomes a part of the larger transformation unfolding around you. The exposure you feared is no longer something to dread, it is a doorway to freedom, clarity, and renewed purpose. Let compassion guide you as you move forward. Compassion toward yourself, for being strong enough to face pain. Compassion toward others, for recognizing that everyone carries burdens unseen. Compassion toward the house that shelters you, for holding memories and emotions without judgment. By embracing compassion, you align with divine grace and open yourself to miracles. Soon, you will look back on this time and see it as a sacred turning point. The strength you are building now will ripple into every aspect of your life, relationships, health, and spiritual growth. Trust that divine forces are at work, moving energies, clearing paths, and preparing blessings far beyond what you can currently imagine. Hold on to this truth, my child: the light within you is greater than any shadow that seeks to dim it. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and let love lead the way. Archangel Michael walks with you, his sword shining bright, his wings wrapping you in peace. Every moment, you are being lifted toward healing, joy, and freedom. The transformation has begun. A soft quietness wraps around you now, like the stillness before a gentle rain. The heaviness that once clouded your heart has begun to lift, and though the process is not yet complete, you can feel the subtle shift toward calmness and clarity. You may still experience waves of emotion, moments when grief rises, or fear whispers to you in the night, but know that this too is part of your healing journey. You are learning how to breathe through these waves, how to stand firm in the midst of uncertainty, and how to invite divine light to soothe your soul. Today, I want you to embrace the sacredness of your emotions, not to push them away or label them as weakness, but to honor them as messengers from your soul. Each tear you shed, each sigh you release, carries a prayer, a longing, a deep desire to be whole again. Do not be afraid to let your heart speak. Sit quietly for a few moments and place your hands over your heart. Feel the rhythm of your own life pulsing gently beneath your palms. Whisper to yourself, "It is okay to feel. I give myself permission to grieve and to heal. I trust the divine timing of my restoration." This simple act of compassion toward yourself is a powerful step toward transformation. Often, when pain arises, we attempt to silence it by staying busy or hiding it behind forced smiles. But real healing requires allowing yourself to feel fully, to acknowledge where it hurts, and to sit in that space with kindness. The universe holds you in compassion as you learn this sacred art of self-care. You may find that dreams intensify during this time. Dreams are a bridge between your conscious mind and your deeper self, a place where messages from the spiritual realm arrive softly in symbols and emotions. Pay attention to recurring images, colors, or sensations. Perhaps you dream of a locked door being opened, or a path leading into a forest filled with light. These are signs that your spirit is preparing to release fear and step into deeper trust. Before you sleep each night, call upon Archangel Michael's protection. Imagine his sword of radiant fire standing guard at the threshold of your dreams, ensuring that only loving and uplifting energies reach you. Speak softly, "Archangel Michael, I welcome your presence. Please protect me as I sleep and guide my soul toward peace and renewal." Trust that his presence surrounds you even as you drift into the quiet spaces of sleep. During the day, small reminders will appear, perhaps a feather in your path, a song on the radio, or an unexpected word from a stranger, that reassure you that you are not alone. Receive these as gifts from the universe, confirmations that you are supported and loved. Keep a journal nearby, and whenever such moments occur, write them down with gratitude. This practice deepens your connection with the divine and helps you recognize the unseen guidance that always flows toward you. The cleansing of your home is also a reflection of this internal shift. As you remove objects that no longer serve your energy, as you organize spaces that once felt chaotic, you invite order and harmony into your life. You may choose to burn sage, light a candle, or sprinkle sea salt in corners of the rooms as symbolic gestures of renewal. But beyond these rituals, what matters most is the intention behind them. As you work, say softly, "I release all stagnant energy. I invite light, love, and peace into this space. May my home become a sanctuary where healing thrives and joy flourishes." Even the act of opening a window and letting fresh air sweep through your home can feel like a blessing. Watch how the dust and heaviness that once lingered begin to disappear. Notice how the sunlight dances across your walls, how shadows retreat, how your mind breathes more freely. These small changes are powerful reminders that healing is an ongoing process, a dance between action and intention, between surrender and courage. It is natural to wonder about the woman whose deception disrupted your peace. Questions may arise. Why did this happen? How could I have been blind? Will others judge me? In these moments, I urge you to answer with compassion rather than harshness. The world is full of complexities, and sometimes even the most loving souls can be caught in patterns of fear and control. Her actions do not define you. They reflect her own struggle, and the universe is guiding both of you toward clarity and resolution. Release the need to control how the situation will unfold. Trust that divine forces are orchestrating events with precision and wisdom beyond human understanding. You are not required to carry the burden of fixing everything or shielding everyone from the truth. Your task is to remain aligned with love, to protect your own energy, and to trust that justice will reveal itself in its own time. As you walk through your home today, imagine golden light filling every room. See it shining in the corners, flowing along the walls, illuminating every surface with warmth and purity. Speak to each space, "I welcome healing here. I welcome peace. I release fear and invite love." Feel how the light softens tension, clears shadows, and breathes life into the space around you. If you feel drawn, light a candle and sit quietly as its flame dances before you. Watch how the light flickers, changing with every breath. Let it remind you that even when the world feels uncertain, there is beauty in transformation. Allow the flame's gentle glow to anchor you in the present moment, teaching you that strength arises from stillness. Surround yourself with uplifting sounds, soft music, chants, or the soothing sound of water. These vibrations help to harmonize the energy in your home and support your inner calm. Even humming or softly speaking affirmations can fill the space with love and peace. Let sound be your ally in healing. Today, I invite you to extend your compassion outward, not just inward. Reach out to someone who may also be struggling. A kind word, a gentle gesture, or simply listening without judgment can create ripples of healing far beyond what you imagine. As you share love, you strengthen the energy that surrounds you and open doors for grace to enter not only your life but the lives of others as well. There may be moments when doubt returns, when fear whispers, "What if this never changes?" In those moments, place your hand over your heart once again. Feel the warmth of your touch, and breathe deeply. Remind yourself, "I am stronger than my fears. I am surrounded by divine protection. I trust the process of healing, even when I cannot see the full path ahead." These words carry power. Speak them aloud, or whisper them softly with love. Know that each step you take today, however small, is a movement toward freedom. Every breath, every prayer, every act of kindness is building a field of light that will transform your home and your heart. Even when progress feels slow, trust that divine forces are weaving their magic quietly in the background. You are not alone, my child. Archangel Michael walks beside you, his sword of truth cutting through every illusion, his wings sheltering you from harm. God's love surrounds you, gently guiding you toward peace, strength, and joy. Stand tall. Breathe deeply. Allow healing to flow through every corner of your being. The journey continues, and you are being carried forward with love. The day gently unfolds, and with it comes a quiet invitation to step more deeply into trust, into grace, into the unfolding miracle that is already underway. You may wake to a sense of calm, or perhaps the weight of the past still lingers like a soft fog, hesitant to lift. That's all right, my child. Healing is never a straight path, it ebbs and flows like the tides. Even when old patterns resurface, when doubt creeps back in, know that you are not walking this path alone. Every prayer you've whispered, every tear you've shed, every breath of trust you've taken has been heard, and the universe is moving silently, weaving blessings that will soon reveal themselves. Today, I want you to focus on the power of surrender. It is one of the most profound gifts you can offer yourself. Surrender does not mean giving up or letting go of your strength. It means trusting that the divine order is far greater than the human mind can perceive. It means recognizing that control is an illusion and that peace arises when you align with something deeper, something wiser than fear. You may be tempted to plan every step, to analyze every possibility, to seek certainty before moving forward. But the truth, my child, is that healing does not come from force, it comes from flowing with what is, with trust in the unseen hands that guide you. When you surrender, you open yourself to possibilities that your mind could never have crafted on its own. You invite divine guidance to lead you where you are meant to go, where your heart will feel nourished and your spirit uplifted. Take a moment now. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. With each breath, imagine releasing the grip of worry from your heart. See your fingers loosening around the edges of fear, your shoulders softening, your jaw unclenching. Whisper gently, I release the need to control. I trust that all is unfolding for my highest good. I welcome divine guidance into every moment of my life. Let these words settle into your body like seeds of peace. You may wonder how surrender feels. It feels like allowing yourself to exhale when you've been holding your breath for far too long. It feels like softening into trust, even when answers are not yet visible. It feels like acknowledging your human experience, your pain, your confusion, your longing, while also recognizing that the divine holds you gently through it all. Archangel Michael's presence is strongest when you surrender. Visualize him standing beside you, radiant and serene, his eyes filled with compassion, his sword of light steady and unwavering. Ask him to cut through the knots of doubt and fear that have wrapped around your heart. Invite him to guide you into clarity, into courage, into peace. Trust that his energy is always near, even when you cannot see it with your eyes. The energy of your home is shifting too. Spaces that once felt heavy are beginning to breathe again. Windows that once trapped air are opening wide, allowing fresh light and gentle breezes to fill the rooms. The walls seem to hum softly with renewed energy, and even the smallest corners appear lighter, like old burdens have been swept away. This is not a coincidence, it is the result of your prayers, your intention, and the divine love that surrounds you. As you walk through your home today, pause and breathe in the changes you feel. Notice how the air seems clearer, how the light dances more freely, how sounds feel softer. Place your hand on the wall and whisper, "Thank you for holding me. Thank you for sheltering my dreams. Thank you for allowing light to fill this space." Even if this feels unfamiliar at first, trust that expressing gratitude strengthens the energy of love and healing in your home. You may also feel an urge to reconnect with beauty, through music, through scents, through nature. Allow this urge to guide you. Play gentle melodies that soothe the heart. Burn incense or light candles whose fragrance awakens joy. Surround yourself with flowers or plants that breathe life into your space. Even the act of arranging a small bouquet or watering a plant can serve as an act of devotion, aligning your space with the divine rhythm of renewal. Let your senses guide you toward peace. When you smell something sweet, when you hear soft music, when you feel the warmth of sunlight on your skin, let these moments be reminders that healing is taking root. Notice how your body responds to beauty and comfort. Allow these sensations to anchor you in the present moment and to reinforce the love that already surrounds you. As you go about your day, be gentle with yourself. There may be moments when emotions surge, when memories flood your heart, or when you feel uncertain about the future. In those moments, pause. Place your hand over your heart once more, and breathe deeply into the space of calm. Speak kindly to yourself, "It's okay to feel this. I honor my emotions. I trust the divine timing of my healing." Let compassion flow through you like water, softening the edges of struggle and nurturing resilience. You may also feel drawn to speak your truth, to a trusted friend, a family member, or simply to yourself in the privacy of your heart. Speaking aloud what you feel can be deeply cathartic, allowing the heaviness to release and your spirit to breathe more fully. Even if the words are fragmented or imperfect, trust that they carry power. Truth spoken from the heart strengthens your connection to love and clears space for blessings to arrive. You are being guided to trust that everything is happening for your highest good, even when the path ahead is unclear. The exposure you feared is becoming an opportunity for clarity and liberation. Every challenge, every tear, every breath of trust is building the foundation for a future rooted in light, love, and spiritual awakening. Let compassion extend outward as well. As you heal, you will naturally radiate peace to others. Even a gentle smile, a kind word, or a listening ear can uplift those around you, creating ripples of love and hope. Be the light that you wish to see in the world. By embodying calm, patience, and compassion, you become a vessel through which divine love flows, healing not only yourself but everyone you touch. Remember, my child, you are never walking this path alone. Divine love surrounds you in every breath, every heartbeat, every step you take. Archangel Michael stands beside you, his sword of truth cutting through fear, his wings of compassion enfolding you in safety. Trust that every moment of uncertainty is being transformed into strength, that every challenge is becoming an opportunity for growth, and that the blessings of light and love are drawing closer with each passing day. Hold on to this knowing. Breathe it into every corner of your being. Trust the process, surrender to love, and allow peace to blossom within and around you. The journey continues, and you are being carried forward on waves of grace, toward the radiant future that awaits you. The evening sky deepens, soft hues of violet and gold stretching across the horizon like a sacred blessing. A calmness settles over your home, as if the universe itself is whispering, "You are safe. You are loved. You are held." Even after days of emotional turbulence, fear, and uncertainty, this quiet reassurance begins to seep into every fiber of your being. The energy that once felt heavy is now gently dissolving, replaced by something far softer, something that feels like hope rising quietly from within. Today, my child, I want you to recognize the sacred power of patience. Healing is not something you force or rush into being. It unfolds like the petals of a flower, slowly, gently, perfectly according to divine timing. You may have felt the urge to speed up the process, to see immediate results, to feel relief instantly. But true restoration requires space, time, and compassion. Allow yourself to move at the pace that feels right for you. Even when progress feels invisible, trust that the divine currents are working quietly beneath the surface, rearranging energies and opening doors that you cannot yet see. You may notice that certain days feel lighter while others feel heavier. Some mornings bring clarity, while some nights bring tears. This is the natural rhythm of transformation. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, so too does your emotional landscape. Do not measure your worth by how you feel each day. Instead, measure it by your commitment to showing up, to breathing through the struggle, to trusting your heart even when it trembles, and to seeking the light even when shadows linger. Take time today to nurture your inner child, the part of you that longs for comfort, reassurance, and love. Sit quietly and place your hand over your heart. Breathe gently into it. Speak softly to yourself, "You are loved. You are safe. You are exactly where you need to be right now." Allow these words to cradle you like a soft blanket. Remember the innocence of your spirit, the purity of your heart before the world's pain tried to harden it. Give yourself permission to rest, to cry, to dream, and to heal without judgment. Archangel Michael's presence is strongest when you choose gentleness over force. His sword cuts through illusion, but his compassion softens even the deepest wounds. When you feel vulnerable or unsure, close your eyes and visualize him beside you. See his wings wrapped around you like a shield of golden light. Feel his steady presence reassuring you that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Speak to him, "Thank you for standing beside me. Thank you for guiding me through the darkness and into the light." Feel the warmth of his love washing over you, calming every ache and strengthening every breath. Let this moment be an offering to yourself. Light a candle, place a flower in water, or simply sit in silence with the intention to love and protect yourself. Every small ritual, every gentle act of self-care invites healing energy to flow through you and your home. It teaches your heart that it is worthy of care, worthy of love, worthy of peace. Now, Turn your attention to the energy that fills your space. Walk through each room slowly and mindfully. Notice what feels comforting and what feels draining. Without judgment, simply observe. Then, invite light into the corners that feel heavy. Visualize golden rays of divine light flowing into those spaces, dissolving old patterns and filling them with warmth. Whisper, "This home is a sanctuary of love, peace, and healing. May every corner be blessed with light and every breath be filled with calm." Sometimes the presence of fear lingers because unspoken emotions are trapped within walls and objects. As you move through your home, speak aloud to those spaces, asking them to release what no longer serves you. Place your hands gently against a wall or a piece of furniture and say, "I ask for this space to be cleansed. I invite only love, only peace, only healing energy to remain here."